6. Secret anti-aging vitamins every woman over 50 should know to look younger and radiant. Hello, my radiant friends. Today I'm going to reveal something the beauty industry would rather you never find out. What if I told you that the real key to glowing, youthful skin isn't hiding inside those $200 serums or painful injections, but actually on your plate, in your kitchen right now? For years, we've been taught that beauty comes from bottles, jars, and clinic visits. But the truth is, the most effective age-defying tools are natural, accessible, and often overlooked. After working closely with thousands of incredible women over 50, I've seen firsthand how just 6 essential vitamins can dramatically improve signs of aging, from fine lines to thinning hair and brittle nails, often in just a few weeks. These aren't magic pills or impossible routines. They're affordable, everyday nutrients that restore what time and stress quietly take away. Because while we can't turn back the clock, we can absolutely guide how gracefully we age. So before we jump in, I'd love to know, where in the world are you tuning in from? Drop your city in the comments below, and if you're passionate about science-backed, natural beauty, be sure to like this video and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Alright, let's begin our journey with a vitamin that might seem ordinary at first glance, but could quietly be the reason why your skin feels dull, your energy feels flat, and your mood feels not quite like you. I'm talking about vitamin D. Or as I like to call it, your body's hidden sunshine. For most of us, vitamin D has always been about bones. We've heard it in TV commercials and doctor visits. It's what keeps our skeleton strong, our joints from creaking. And while that's certainly true, the role vitamin D plays in your body goes much deeper, especially as you age. This gentle nutrient is essential for how your skin regenerates, how your immune system responds to threats, and even how emotionally resilient you feel throughout your day. And yet many women over 50 are running on empty, unknowingly vitamin D deficient, and wondering why their glow is gone. Imagine this. You wake up after a full night's sleep, but still feel heavy. Your skin looks pale in the mirror. Not dry exactly, but lifeless. There's no sparkle in your eyes. Your morning coffee doesn't hit like it used to. You move slowly through your routine, silently asking, why do I feel older than I should? Now imagine a few weeks later, after giving your body the vitamin D it's been begging for. Your cheeks have color again. Your energy returns in small but noticeable ways. You smile without effort. You stop needing that second cup of coffee just to feel human. And one day, someone tells you, you look brighter, lighter. That's not coincidence. That's your body finally receiving what it needs to restore balance from the inside. I remember Eleanor, a 68-year-old retired librarian from Minnesota who came to me during a particularly harsh winter. Her skin looked washed out. Her energy was low. She told me, it's not just that I look tired, I feel invisible. She'd tried expensive creams, collagen supplements, every trending product on the market. Nothing helped. We did a simple blood test, and her vitamin D levels were severely low. That's not uncommon, especially for women in northern states who don't get much sunlight in the colder months. We made a simple change. 1,000 IU of vitamin D3 each morning, plus 15 minutes by her sunniest window, even on cloudy days. Within 3 weeks, Eleanor sent me a message I'll never forget. She said, I've started humming while doing the dishes again. My daughter told me my eyes are sparkling. I don't feel like winter anymore. I feel like spring came back to my face. Her words were soft, but powerful. That's the quiet magic of vitamin D. It doesn't shout. It gently brings you back to life. The science behind her transformation is just as compelling. A 2021 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that women over 60 who maintained healthy vitamin D levels had 22% higher skin hydration, better mood regulation, and lower levels of inflammation markers associated with premature aging. Even more concerning, data from the CDC shows that nearly 70% of women over 60 in the United States are vitamin D deficient, and most of them don't even know it. What's worse is that as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into vitamin D, even if we're outdoors regularly. That's why conscious nutrition and supplementation become more critical than ever. But the good news is, replenishing your vitamin D doesn't have to be complicated. 2 scrambled eggs at breakfast can provide nearly 40% of your daily needs. A piece of grilled salmon, about the size of your palm, gives you even more. Fortified almond or oat milk in your coffee, that's another boost. Most health experts recommend between 1 to 2,000 IUs of vitamin D3 per day for women over 50. I often suggest splitting the dose, half in the morning, half in the evening, to support consistent absorption and keep your energy steady. And of course, always talk to your doctor if you're on medications, especially thyroid or calcium treatments, as vitamin D can interact with those. So here's my question to you. Have you ever had your vitamin D levels checked? Have you ever noticed that subtle but powerful shift in your skin, your mood, your energy when you gave your body the sunshine it was missing? If you have, I'd love to hear your story. Drop a sun emoji in the comments and let us know, because your story might just inspire another woman to take that first step toward glowing again. And if you found this tip helpful, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Golden Wise Elders, and share it with someone you love. Someone who deserves to feel beautiful, strong, and radiant at every age, because beauty doesn't fade, it transforms. And sometimes it just needs a little sunshine to come back. Now that we've talked about the sunshine vitamin and how it helps you glow from within, let's move deeper into the very core of your energy, because sometimes it's not your skin that looks tired, it's your whole body. You know that feeling when you've had your morning coffee, you've eaten a decent breakfast, and yet you still feel like your engine just won't start? That heavy dragging fatigue that follows you from room to room? That subtle but frustrating feeling that your skin looks looser, your mind a little foggier, your step less sure? If that sounds familiar, you're not imagining it, and it's not just getting older. There's a good chance your body is running low on something called coenzyme Q10, or CoQ10 for short. This powerful compound is like the spark plug for every single cell in your body. It helps convert the food you eat into usable energy and supports the regeneration of collagen and elastin, the very proteins that keep your skin firm and lifted. Here's what makes it even more important for us, especially after 50. By the time you reach your 60s, your natural CoQ10 levels have dropped by more than 50%. That means your cells are working harder with less fuel, and your skin, your muscles, even your heart may all start to feel it. Let me introduce you to Diane, a vibrant 71-year-old grandmother from Tucson, Arizona. She's always been active, hiking, volunteering, chasing her grandkids through the backyard. But one day she told me, "I feel like my face is melting. I sleep enough, but my energy's gone. I look in the mirror and I don't see me anymore." She wasn't depressed. She wasn't sick, but her skin had lost its bounce. Her cheeks looked hollow, and she'd begun skipping her morning walks simply because she felt too drained. We took a closer look at her lifestyle and added a high-quality CoQ10 supplement. Does 100 daily in the ubiquinol form, which is more absorbable for older adults. Within just 6 weeks, she emailed me with joy. "I feel like someone plugged me back in. I can keep up with my grandkids again, and for the first time in years, my skin doesn't sag. It feels like me again." That shift wasn't magic. It was cellular science in action. According to a 2020 study published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology, women over 55 who took 100 mg of CoQ10 daily for 12 weeks showed significant improvements in skin elasticity and firmness, along with noticeable reductions in fine lines, especially around the eyes and mouth. And it's not just about beauty. CoQ10 supports heart function, brain health, and even helps reduce oxidative stress, the kind that accelerates aging from the inside out. For women taking statin medications to lower cholesterol, CoQ10 is especially important because statins can dramatically lower your body's natural production of it. You can get small amounts of CoQ10 from foods like sardines, liver, and whole grains. But realistically, you'd need to eat pounds of organ meats every week to reach therapeutic levels. And let's be honest, that's not appealing to most of us. That's why a supplement can be so helpful, especially when paired with a meal that contains healthy fats, like avocado toast or a few almonds to boost absorption. If you're thinking, this might be what I'm missing, I encourage you to talk to your doctor and ask about adding CoQ10 to your wellness routine. For many women, it's been a turning point. Let me ask you, have you ever taken CoQ10? Did you notice any changes in your skin, your energy, or your overall vitality? If this resonated with you, go ahead and drop a lightning emoji in the comments. And of course, if you're enjoying these real science-backed ways to age beautifully, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Golden Wise Elders, and share it with someone you care about. Every woman deserves to feel strong, radiant, and fully alive, no matter her age. And speaking of feeling alive, let's talk about something that so many women after 50 struggle with, but rarely mention out loud: thinning hair and brittle nails. It's one of those silent confidence stealers. But there's a solution for that too. And it starts with a vitamin that's all about building strength from the roots up. Let's take a look at Biotin, your hair and nails' best friend. If you've ever stood in front of the mirror and gently pushed your bangs aside, only to notice more of your scalp than you remember, or if your once strong nails now peel, chip, or break doing the simplest things, I want you to know, you are not alone. Hair thinning and brittle nails are two of the most common and most distressing signs of aging for women over 50. But here's the good news. Just like your skin, your hair and nails can recover when given the right support. And one of the most powerful tools for that recovery is a humble but mighty vitamin called Biotin, also known as vitamin B7. Biotin is essential for the production of keratin, the protein that gives your hair its strength, thickness, and shine, and your nails their resilience. Without enough of it, your body simply can't maintain the hair or nails you once had. And the result? Hair that sheds more than it grows, nails that split down the center, and that quiet hit to your confidence every time you brush your hair or look down at your hands. Martha, a 64-year-old retired elementary school teacher from Phoenix, shared her story with me last spring. She told me that every time she looked in the mirror, she saw more scalp than hair, and more sadness than she wanted to admit. I used to have thick curly hair, she said. Now I feel like I'm disappearing strand by strand. She stopped going to the salon. She started wearing hats. And most painfully, she said her grandkids had started calling her bald spot grandma, which they meant playfully, but which broke her heart. We gently shifted her morning routine. Instead of skipping breakfast, she started with a biotin-rich meal: eggs, avocado, and a slice of sweet potato toast, and added a daily supplement of 2,500 micrograms of biotin, gradually increasing to 5,000 as her body adjusted. 3 months later, I received a photo from her, smiling, radiant, and holding up a hairbrush with tiny new baby hairs sprouting along her hairline. "It's not just hair," she wrote. "It's me coming back." That transformation wasn't just anecdotal. A 2019 review published in the British Journal of Dermatology found that nearly 70% of women over 50 are deficient in biotin. And most have no idea, because the symptoms come on slowly. A little more hair on the pillow, a nail that won't grow past the tip, a new patch of scalp showing up in the sunlight. But inside, the shortage of biotin is quietly undermining your body's ability to renew itself. Now you can get biotin from food, and that's a great place to start. One whole egg, especially the yolk, is a fantastic source. So are almonds, sweet potatoes, and avocados. But for many women, food alone isn't enough, especially after menopause, when nutrient absorption becomes less efficient. That's where a well-formulated biotin supplement comes in. Most experts recommend 2,500 to 5,000 micrograms per day for noticeable results. Just one note of caution: biotin can interfere with certain lab tests, including thyroid and heart screenings. So if you're planning blood work, let your doctor know in advance that you're supplementing. Let me ask you, have you noticed your hair changing in recent years? Has something as simple as brushing or styling started to feel painful emotionally? If biotin has helped you, or if you're considering it now, type hair in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if this message made you feel seen, don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend who might be silently struggling, and subscribe to Golden Wise Elders for more gentle, science-backed guidance designed just for you. While biotin works on your strength from the inside, rebuilding the hair and nails you can see, our next vitamin steps in like a quiet bodyguard, one that works night and day to protect your skin from dryness, damage, and the visible signs of time. Let's talk about vitamin E, often overlooked but never underestimated. This fat-soluble antioxidant is essential for skin healing. It helps repair dry, cracked areas, reduces inflammation, protects your collagen from breaking down, and even fades those tiny fine lines that start to show up around the eyes, lips, and hands. Before we dive into the science, let me share a story with you, one that truly amazed me. Carol, a 68-year-old retired art teacher from Eugene, Oregon, had been using vitamin E oil on her right hand only. Not for any grand experiment, just out of habit. One day, while showing her daughter how to paint delicate brushstrokes, the two of them noticed something striking. Her right hand, the one she'd been applying the oil to, looked noticeably younger than the left. Fewer lines, less crepey texture, more elasticity. In her words, it was like comparing two versions of me side by side. One from today, one from 10 years ago. She started applying it to both hands, and then to her neck, her elbows, her décolletage. Over the next 2 months, she noticed those stubborn dry patches softening, those fine lines easing, and her confidence rising. What Carol experienced wasn't just her imagination. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that participants who supplemented with vitamin E showed stronger skin barrier function and reduced wrinkle depth, especially in sun-exposed areas. The antioxidant power of vitamin E helps neutralize free radicals, those unstable molecules caused by UV exposure, pollution, and even stress, which are known to accelerate skin aging. But vitamin E's role doesn't stop at protection. It also supports the skin's natural repair process, helping small cuts, scratches, and even sun damage heal faster. Think of it as your skin's built-in first aid kit, just waiting to be recharged. If you're wondering where to find it, the good news is it's already hiding in some of your favorite foods. Sunflower seeds, spinach, almonds, and extra virgin olive oil are rich natural sources. But for targeted skin support, many experts recommend a supplement of 400 IU per day, especially in the D-alpha tocopherol form, which is more bioavailable than the synthetic version labeled DL-alpha. If you're on blood thinners or have a clotting disorder, be sure to check with your doctor before starting any supplement, since vitamin E can slightly thin the blood in higher doses. Now here's something I love about vitamin E. It pairs beautifully with other nutrients. When combined with vitamin C, which we'll talk about next, they form a kind of anti-aging duo, where one protects and the other builds. Like two best friends, working side by side to help your skin not just survive, but thrive. So let me ask you, have you ever used vitamin E oil directly on your skin? Did you notice any difference in how it looked or felt? Drop your favorite product in the comments below, or just type yes if vitamin E has ever helped you heal, hydrate, or feel more confident in your own skin. And if you're enjoying this journey into simple, powerful ways to age beautifully, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Golden, and share it with someone who deserves to feel proud of their reflection, no matter their age. After exploring how vitamin E protects and repairs the outer layers of your skin, let's turn to something even more foundational: the building blocks of youthful, resilient skin. Because while protection is essential, rebuilding what's been lost with time is just as powerful. That's where vitamin C comes in, a bright, powerful nutrient that does far more than fight off the common cold. Vitamin C is essential for the production of collagen, the structural protein that keeps your skin firm, plump, and smooth. As we age, particularly after 50, our natural collagen production begins to decline steadily by about 1% per year. That doesn't sound like much until you notice the sagging cheeks, the loss of definition along your jawline, and the slower healing time when you get even the smallest nick or scratch. The great news is, vitamin C can help reverse that trend. When your body has enough vitamin C, it not only speeds up wound healing and protects against sun damage, it actively stimulates collagen production, helping the skin regain its elasticity, firmness, and inner glow. Barbara, a 67-year-old retired nurse from Chicago, is a perfect example. She told me, "I tried every moisturizer at the drugstore. My cabinet looked like a beauty aisle." But nothing made a difference. Her skin felt tired, saggy, and dull, and she was starting to believe it was simply too late to change. Together, we simplified everything. No more expensive creams, just real internal nourishment. Barbara began taking 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C per day, splitting the dose into morning and evening to improve absorption. She also added a simple smoothie to her breakfast, with spinach, strawberries, and a squeeze of lemon. 6 weeks later, I could hear the smile in her voice when she said, "My skin feels alive again." My grandkids asked me if I got a facial, but all I did was change what I put in my glass. Science backs up her transformation. A 2021 study from Mayo Clinic found that women over 60 who consistently consumed vitamin C for just 8 weeks showed 33% higher collagen density compared to the control group, along with brighter, more even-toned skin and a significant reduction in age spots. But the benefits go beyond skin deep. Vitamin C is also a potent antioxidant, helping to neutralize free radicals that damage skin cells and accelerate aging. It supports your immune system, enhances iron absorption, and improves recovery after illness or injury, making it a true multitasker in your wellness routine. You can find vitamin C in many fresh, delicious foods. especially red bell peppers, kiwis, oranges, and berries. Just 1 cup of chopped red bell pepper contains nearly 3 times more vitamin C than an orange. Isn't that incredible? Most experts recommend 500 to 1,000 milliliters per day for women over 50. Taking it with food, or in 2 smaller doses, helps avoid the mild stomach upset that can come from high doses taken all at once. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed your skin respond when you've increased your vitamin C intake, either through food or supplements? Has a simple smoothie ever felt like a facelift in a glass? If so, I'd love for you to share your favorite vitamin C-rich food in the comments below. Tag a friend who's ready to glow again. And if you found value in this journey so far, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Golden Wise Elders, and share it with someone who deserves to feel vibrant and confident in their skin. After discovering the brightening power of vitamin C, let's close this journey with a nutrient that may not get as much attention in the beauty world, but plays a crucial role in how soft, smooth, and comfortable your skin feels. This one doesn't just support your skin. It nurtures your mind, your mood, and even your memory. Let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids, what I lovingly call your skin's internal moisturizers. If you've ever felt like your skin was dry no matter how many creams you used, or if your emotions felt more unpredictable than usual, or your focus seemed foggy, omega-3s may be the missing piece. These healthy fats are vital for maintaining the integrity of your skin's moisture barrier, the layer that locks in hydration and keeps irritants out. But that's just the beginning. Omega-3s also reduce inflammation throughout the body, including in the brain, which is why they've been linked to improved mood, reduced anxiety, and sharper cognitive function, especially in older adults. Linda, a bright and active 70-year-old from Santa Barbara, had been struggling with her skin for over a year. She said it felt like her face had turned into tissue paper, dry, thin, and fragile. She had a cabinet full of lotions, oils, and balms, but nothing seemed to truly hydrate her skin. And more than that, she felt emotionally drained, foggy, not quite herself. We looked at her diet, and sure enough, she was barely getting any omega-3s. Together, we made a few simple shifts. She added grilled salmon to her meals twice a week, sprinkled chia seeds into her morning oatmeal, and began taking flaxseed oil and a purified fish oil supplement. A total of 1,500 milligrams of EPA and DHA daily. Within just 4 weeks, her tone was different. "I don't feel itchy or tight anymore," she said. "My skin actually feels like skin again, and I didn't cry over small things last week. That hasn't happened in a while." Her story is more common than you might think. According to a review by Johns Hopkins University, women over 60 with low omega-3 levels were significantly more prone to depression, anxiety, inflammation, and dry skin conditions, all symptoms that can be misunderstood as just aging. What makes omega-3s unique is how they work from within. They become part of your skin cell membranes, allowing cells to hold on to moisture better. They calm the inflammatory signals that accelerate aging. And in your brain, they help neurons communicate more clearly, which supports memory, clarity, and emotional balance. You can get omega-3s from fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. For plant-based options, chia seeds, flax seeds, and walnuts are wonderful choices. To get therapeutic benefits, most health professionals recommend 1 batch to 2,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA per day, either through food, supplements, or both. If you're considering a supplement, look for one that is molecularly distilled, which means it's been purified of heavy metals and contaminants. And since omega-3s can have a mild blood thinning effect, especially in higher doses, be sure to check with your doctor if you're on anticoagulant medications. Let me ask you, have you ever noticed your skin or your mood improve after adding more healthy fats to your diet? Do you have a favorite way to enjoy salmon or a chia-packed smoothie? Drop a fish emoji in the comments if this resonated with you, and tell us your go-to omega-3 habit. And as always, if this journey has given you something useful, something hopeful, please like this video, subscribe to Golden Wise Elders, and share it with someone who deserves to feel nourished and seen. Closing. Emotional, uplifting, and empowering. So there you have it. 6 powerful, natural nutrients that can help you look and feel more radiant, energized, and confident from the inside out. We explored how vitamin D brings back your glow, how CoQ10 recharges your energy, how Biotin revives your hair and nails, how vitamin E shields your skin, how vitamin C rebuilds firmness, and how omega-3s moisturize you from within, body, mind, and spirit. You don't need expensive procedures or miracle creams to feel beautiful again. What you truly need is nourishment, real nourishment, the kind that honors your age, your experience, your life, because aging isn't something to fight. It's something to honor. And the best part, you're not doing this alone. We're walking this journey together as wise, vibrant women who still have so much light left to shine. If this video gave you even one small insight, one moment of encouragement, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to our community here at Golden Wise Elders. Don't forget to hit the bell so you never miss another episode made just for you. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which of these 6 vitamins will you try first? Or maybe, which one has already made a difference in your life? Let's start a conversation, not just about aging, but about aging well, about taking back our energy, our confidence, and our joy. You deserve that every single day, and I'll be right here cheering you on.